In this question, we see a ball being thrown upward, and we want to answer various displacement and velocity questions. Well, first thing it asks is the initial velocity. So all we do is we take the derivative of the height expression with respect to time, plug in a t value of 0, and we see that the initial velocity of the ball was 39.2 meters per second, and in this case that will be in an upwards direction. The second question asks when the ball changes direction. Well, that happens when the velocity is equal to 0. So we set this velocity expression equal to 0, and we get that t is equal to 4. So we know that the ball has a velocity of 0 when t equals 4. That means it changes direction when t equals 4, which means that that's the maximum height. So letting t be 4, we see that h is 176.4, so that's the maximum height of the ball. Next, we want to know when the ball strikes the ground. Well, that's like asking when is the height of the ball 0. So we simply factor the height expression, and we get that t equals 10 or t equals -2. Well, in the context of time, in the context of this question, t is not negative, so we can see that the ball strikes the ground after 10 seconds. And finally, the velocity of the ball at that time is obtained by simply subbing in the value of 10 for t. We get a negative velocity, which makes sense. The initial velocity was positive 39.2, in other words, the ball was moving up. The next velocity when it strikes the ground is negative 58.8 meters per second, which means it was traveling downwards.